What is up, guys? Welcome back. So today we are jumping into some crazy news. I think this is kind of crazy. It was kind of concerning. I did read this morning. I did not know if I wanted to cover this because I didn't want to put any panic into people that love Borderlands and Gearbox. But I didn't know if it was exactly true or not until now. So I'm going to read an article out to you guys about the Borderlands dev, which is Gearbox. They might be getting sold. They're basically for sale. So right now, Gearbox Software, the studio most well known for the Borderlands franchise, is reportedly up for sale as parent company Embracer Group considers options to shore up its finances, according to a September 11th Reuters report. 3 people familiar with the matter told Reuters that various third parties have expressed interest in purchasing Gearbox from Embracer Group, with the Sweden-based holding company working with both investment bank firms Aram & Co. and Goldman Sachs to explore a possible sale. Unnamed international gaming groups are among the likely buyers. However, Reuters anonymous sources said that a deal may not actually happen, that they didn't provide a reason why. So, right now, it seems like Embracer Group is trying to really get rid of a lot of its I feel like the one that if they sell Gearbox, they're really going to fail there, because whenever Gearbox drops a Borderlands game, they make a lot of money. And in the next year, we are going to have a lot of Borderlands based stuff. It's a big Borderlands year that we're about to get into. We're going to get into that, though. So we're going to keep continuing. So the development comes almost 2 weeks after Embracer Group shut down Volition, a 30-year-old studio responsible for games like the open-world shooter Agents of Mayhem, the first-person shooter series Red Faction, and the open-world action game Saints Row. The holding company made the decision to shutter Volition and lay off its developers because of the failed $2 billion investment deal with the Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund, which fell through in May. As a result of the funding arrangement falling through, Embracer Group announced in June a restructuring program meant to bolster its position in the industry. According to an August 31st statement from Volition on its sudden closure, the studio said that part of Embracer Group's restructuring program involved evaluating operational and strategic goals, which prompted the holding company to shutter the studio. Despite closing Volition and potentially selling off Gearbox Software, Embracer Group still owns quite a few companies. This includes publishers Deep Silver, which did Dead Island, Riptide, Dead Island 2. I also think that Deep Silver also did the what's the other fucking the other zombie fucking game. I used to play the fuck out of it. You have that. Oh wow. So they also own THQ Nordic, which did Biomutant. THQ Nordic also did the old Evil Dead games too. I really like THQ. Developer Coffee Stain Studios Goat Simulator. I don't know why they bought that. Developer publisher Saber Interactive, which did Evil Dead the game, which is the newer Evil Dead game. Book publisher Dark Horse Comics. Okay. And game distributor Limited Run Games, among others. So they also own Limited Run Games. That's crazy. One of Embracer Group's last acquisitions was in October 2022, when the company scooped up British anime distributor Anime Limited, though a sale price wasn't listed. Okay, so what it looks to me, what it looks like to me, is they did this. They did this deal. They did this deal, a $2 billion investment deal with the Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund. That fell through. So now that that fell through, now they actually have to make up for the cost that they lost there. So since they did not get that, they're trying to get their money back in selling other companies, and one of these companies could be Gearbox. And this is where it's kind of concerning, because Gearbox, I'm not really worried about Gearbox, because I know that a company will pick up Gearbox, but I am kind of glad that I did move over to the PC. I've been mainly playing all of my Borderlands games on my Steam Deck since I got my Steam Deck, to the point where I said F it, and I just got rid of my PS5. I did. I got rid of it because I wasn't really... I kept all my Borderlands games on Xbox, PlayStation. I still have that all in my collection in the other room. But there wasn't a reason for me to keep the system if it's just going to collect dust. So I play everything on my Steam Deck. I might end up getting an actual PC here. But I do enjoy PC gaming. So if I do get a console, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sit and wait and see if either Microsoft or PlayStation actually picks up Gearbox, because I kind of feel like if anybody's going to pick it up, I like PlayStation. I used to play Xbox a long time ago. I moved to PlayStation. Now I don't have either one. So I kind of hope that PlayStation just picks it up. But I know for a fact that if it becomes to a point where it's getting sold, I am almost definite that Microsoft will be picking up Gearbox. So that's kind of it. So here's another article. Let's see if it says the same shit. It should be a little bit different. So the news comes in the wake of comments from the Embracer Group in June, where the company announced that it was restructuring to reduce its net debt to less than SEK 10 billion, I guess no, not 903 million. The restructuring plans include studio closures, layoffs, and cancellation of ongoing projects. That's a little concerning too. I don't want them canceling ongoing projects like Borderlands. We can't have that canceled. However, the Embracer Group's troubles stretch back to May, where according to Axios, a $2 billion partnership with the Saudi government-funded Savvy Games Group fell through after 7 months of negotiations. This caused a slash in Embracer's earning forecast, with its share price nosediving by over 40%. So their shares went down 40%. That's crazy. As of the news surrounding the potential sale of Gearbox, Embracer shares have now since turned positive and spiked as much as 5% higher. However, by 10:30, they had tempered gains, but were still up 2.1%. While Gearbox's sale would line up with the Embracer's plan to elevate their SEK 16.7 billion debt, it's still a strange move considering Gearbox was only purchased in 2021. Gearbox falls under Embracer's PC console games division, and its latest published title, Remnant 2, topped US charts for July, showing that the studio is producing quality work. Gearbox usually does give you complete games. They give you complete, finished games. DLCs are usually really good. We're going to leave Wonderlands out of this for that. Wonderlands, I love the game. Wonderlands was perfect. It was everything. It was to every minute detail. Perfect. But the DLC, there was no DLC. It was just like PLC. It was, I don't know what the fuck it was. But I want a big DLC for Wonderlands. Hopefully, with another Wonderlands, we'll get bigger DLC. Embracer currently has over 900 owned franchises, and as of September 2023 has 129 internal game development studios with more than 15,000 employees in over 40 countries. Within Embracer's owned franchises, including the lucrative rights to The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, which were acquired in 2022. That's insane. Like, you have a lot of stuff here. Like, you have the rights to Lord of the Rings, too. Along with the above properties, the Swedish organizations also purchased a large part of Square Enix's Western development arm for $300 million. The deal saw Embracer becoming the owner of Crystal Dynamics, Eidos, or I don't know how to fucking say that, Montreal, Square Enix Montreal, and of IPs including Tomb Raider and Deus Ex. What are they doing? What are they doing? Despite their recent acquisitions, after the news of restructuring in June, CEO Lars Wingfors has stated it has been a challenging year for the company. Do you think that the Embracer Group will sell Gearbox? What studio IP could be up next on the chopping block? This is insane. I honestly think that it will be sold. I don't know who will pick it up. But do I think Gearbox is going to go away? No. I think Gearbox is going to thrive. You got to think. We have a Borderlands movie coming out next August. It is now less than a year till we get the Borderlands movie. We have 11 months. 11 months, and we will be watching the Borderlands film in theaters. I cannot wait. I'm excited. But with that, we also have the anniversary for Borderlands 3 a month after that. So I think that this is going to be kind of a big year for Borderlands. I think we're definitely going to get the Borderlands movie. Of course, you're going to get a lot of merch and shit with that. You already know that's how that's going to work. So they're going to be making money with the movie, with the merch. They're going to sell T-shirts. They're probably going to sell action figures too. I'm going to pick all that shit up. But the thing is, a month later than that, I think they're going to give an insight. I don't know about a trailer, but maybe some sort of insight with Borderlands 4, or maybe another Borderlands project that they're working on. They could be working on multiple Borderlands projects. We don't know, but we did get new Tales from Borderlands, which was very unexpected, and we got that after Tiny Tina's Wonderlands and before Borderlands 4. So we could be getting another small project. That would be cool. I would like any new Borderlands content. I don't care how it's given to us. But it's definitely going to be a big year for Borderlands. Plus, they're bringing back events for Borderlands 3. We have, with the release of the Pandora's Box, they basically gave us the Loot the Universe again, which is a really cool event. It's better now, too. They've been giving away a bunch of guns for every Borderlands game out there, for Borderlands 1, Borderlands pre-sequel, Borderlands 2, Borderlands 3. Like, literally every Borderlands game has been getting either diamond keys, gold keys, or guns within, shift codes. They're really doing everything they can to put Borderlands in your face and making it relevant and having you guys really, want to play the game again, which shows that something is coming. We know the movie's coming, but I feel like there's something big coming regarding Borderlands 4. I really hope so, but only time will tell. But you guys tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you worried about this, Gearbox being sold? I'm not. I know they're not going to just poof out of existence. We're still going to have Gearbox. But are you guys worried about that? Who do you think will purchase Gearbox? Because the way Microsoft's been moving lately, they've just been swooping everything up. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one.